Hit the Critical James Theory, yo. Just out looking the Critical James Theory, yo.
Yeah, brother. Welcome back to another episode of Critical James Theory. I am your host and world champion.
Hell yeah.
James Knight. With today's, not guest, but today's co-host for this special edition of Critical James Theory, Marsley.
Hey, ooh, boo.
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 Let's go, James. Marsley sucks. Let's go, Marsley. James sucks. Hell yeah, man. This is gonna be like a pretty dope episode. We recently went to Wrestlemania 40.
Hell yeah, in Philadelphia. That
Hell
shit
yeah.
was epic.
That shit was great. Like, I felt like a child.
The entire time, the entire week.
Like, just everything from the parking lot. Like, you know, there was people tailgating and they had just wrestling music pumping from their trunks.
Yeah.
Like, not just regular, just you
Yeah, I
hear
ain't
test
hear-
music
Yeah,
playing in the
right.
back, and
Just-
you're like, what the
just
fuck?
Deep cuts.
Yeah,
Deep cuts. I
yeah.
ain't hear one regular ass song
Hell
in that
no.
parking lot.
Hell no. But man, this shit was, I don't know. That I feel like, I don't know how you felt about it, but I feel like I'm going to try to make this a part of my yearly life.
Yeah, that shit might have changed my life. Might have changed my life. You know, at least to the point where I'm like, yo, if that shit is in, if WrestleMania is on the East Coast or if it's in a city that is desirable, I want to make the trip. I want to make it a whole weekend and kind of get in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Like, go to the right events with a nice little group. You know what I'm saying? Of Mark-ass
Marks.
busters. You know what I'm saying? And
What
just
would
like,
what would be an undesirable city?
undesirable city? All right, let's think.
Portland?
White. No, honestly, I've heard good things about Portland. I've heard Portland is actually a dope city,
Buffalo.
but I haven't heard that from many black people. Buffalo, I have no desire to go there.
Well, I mean, not in April.
Right,
Not in
because it's
April.
probably like as cold as it was
Yeah.
on night one when we were there.
Cold.
Buffalo is
Yeah.
gonna have a whole nother, situation. Unless does their football stadium have a dome?
Nope.
Nah, all right, yeah, Buffalo's out of here.
It's going to be
I ain't doing
freezing in Buffalo.
Yeah, I
Shout
ain't
out to
doing
Griselda. No disrespect.
Yeah,
but
right. Boo, 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 boo.
They were there. They were
Yeah,
there. All the stars were there. Like, T-Pain was in the audience.
yeah.
Sam J was there. Michael Che was there.
Yeah, then those are just the B list.
Yeah, like the real stars.
Yeah,
were there
Snoop was
too.
in there.
Snoop was in that motherfucker.
He got in the mix.
Some
a little
streaming
bit.
ass nigga got RKO'd.
Yeah, right. Somebody I don't know, but I know he's popular. He
Right.
Got probably a couple million more views than I do.
Yeah, a few. That nigga barked. I was like, who is this man?
Yeah.
I felt like that meme with Tommy Davidson, like, who are these niggas?
yeah.
Who is this?
Yeah.
Whose boy is this?
Yeah.
But regardless, man, fun fucking night.
Super fun night. Yeah.
Like, both nights. We only went one night. We went night one.
Yeah, because I mean, first of all, it wasn't cheap.
No.
And, you know what I'm saying? And second of all, like, I was out all week because there was festivities throughout the week. So I think my WrestleMania week started on Wednesday because I went to Helium for you. I saw you.
Yeah, I was
as
there.
well,
Yeah, I
too,
was there.
So, and I think you got there before I did.
Yeah.
You know,
I was
'cause you
mad.
saw-
I was mad that you got. I was like, damn, if I'd have got there a little bit later.
Hey man.
I saw more show, but you got a picture with Mark Henry.
Yeah, dog, it's a lifestyle, man. You gotta just be the right amount of late every time, and shit just like falls into line. You know what I
like-
mean? As soon as I pulled up, there was a parking spot right there waiting for me, right in front of Helium, and I pulled up. I just did my little quick parallel park. I saw like maybe 4 or 5 people taking pictures with Mark Henry outside. And I was like, oh, I'm getting that line real quick.
Hell yeah.
I was like, yo, Mark, you mind if I get a picture? He was like, yeah, come on, dog.
Come on, dog.
Come on, dog. And then we both did little fists, you know what I mean? Just like, yeah. You know what I'm
Jealous,
saying?
man. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, man.
The only thing I regretted it was not doing the Nation of Domination fist in the
Oh.
pose. Yeah.
Hell yeah. That would have been dope.
Yeah, that's the only thing I regret. But We got to see Dolph Ziggler and his homies do some really bad comedy.
Oh my God.
Shit was awful.
Oh my God. Like, I know they said Dolph Ziggler was like working on his shit while he was still employed there, and he was like supposed to be. I think he dated Amy Schumer at some point.
Yeah, it's super weird.
No, he didn't. That shit. Funny is not sexually transmitted. I'll tell you that. that nigga was terrible.
That was bad. It was like more of a storytelling.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, everybody's here to see you type of deal. Like, you don't have to do any work to get the crowd over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They were there for him.
They were there for him and his brother. His brother was not very good.
His brother was worse somehow.
Way worse.
His brother was worse. Like,
that was just.
There was some nigga before him too. Like, I think it was an indie wrestler, like one of their friends, and God, he was
Cheeks.
also worse. Like, it just was bad. You know who oddly wasn't bad, and I'm not just saying this because I'm attracted to her, is Kayla. Kayla was actually okay.
Kayla was the best part of the entire show. Kayla Braxton, who I also got a picture with, and when I posted it, my wife was like, "Why it look like y'all go together?"
I could hear her saying it.
Yeah, it was a nice, cute picture, and we definitely look like we been through some.
Why y'all look all bunned up like this, all booed up?
Yeah,
I look like a creep in my photo. I was smirking.
Yeah. You should add the photo in post.
I have to now because they have to.
Because you did look like a creep.
I looked a little creepy.
And I say that respectfully.
No, it's true. It's true. It's damn true. Every picture that I've taken with like a female wrestler, I look creepy. Like even when I took the picture of Rosa Mendez, I'm doing a creepy face. Can't help it. They bring out the creep in me. I'm sorry.
As long it's in there, but it's just asleep. You know
it's dormant. It's dormant. But
yeah,
Kayla was cool. She was like, yeah, let's take pictures.
Yeah, she was really cool, and again, she was the funniest person out of the entire lineup.
So funny.
Yeah, she made a Vince McMahon joke that I really appreciated.
Yeah, yeah, she made a nice Vince McMahon joke. She did a song at the end about all like the gross DMs she gets from dudes talking about just like sit on my face and so, like respectfully.
Right.
You could always tell there was the difference between the white guys that would say it and the black guys because the white guys would be off. They would be just wild.
Yeah.
And the black dudes would also be wild, but they would be ended with respectfully. Respectfully.
It's like you would see respect or some form of the word either at the beginning of the statement or at the end of the statement.
Yeah, like
so
respectfully.
That's how you knew it was a brother.
I would like you to spit in my mouth, Kayla.
Right.
All due respect.
Baby girl, I want to motorboat the shit out of them titties. Respectfully.
With nothing but respect. Our Truth, you didn't see the podcast part,
I
did you?
I missed that.
Our Truth was funny as shit. It was Our Truth, Mark, and Gargano, and Candace. They were kind of just there. They were just kind of like, we're just happy to be here.
Yeah.
And Truth was just like, nah, this shit, I'm here. I'm telling jokes. I'm still in character. Speaking of in character, Otis was running around just the comedy club, but like he was Otis. Like he wasn't. I don't think this is a character.
Yeah, no, I'm under the impression that he really is this dude because he ended up taking his shirt off, swinging it around, chugging some drink,
some other person's beer.
Some other person's beer, and the way he talks, like I don't know.
Oh yeah,
oh
yeah. Like he walked past us and he was like, "Yep, oh yeah." It's like, and we weren't even sitting with like the group of people that looked like we were there. We were clearly in the back where the comics are, and he was just walking. And he was like, "Oh yeah." Just like, I was like, "What the? This guy is."
He really makes these noises. In real life.
Yep, the guy's a fucking gem.
Yeah,
Protect him at all costs.
Protect him, yo. He's great. And I think what is he from, like Minnesota or something like that? That accent is
Minnesota.
Incredibly annoying. But like it's endearing coming from him.
A couple of brewskis.
Yeah, you're gonna get a couple of brewskis, don't you know? I understand like half the things he was saying when he got the microphone.
Not at all.
But I was like, yo, just like this man is over. Cheer him up.
Yeah, cheer him. You went to Walemania.
Hell yeah.
How was that?
It was awesome, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, and I texted you this too, or I might have said it in like one of our group chats, but like, I wish that I just wish that all my homies were there because I've never been in a room with so many black wrestling fans. Like, this is the first time in my entire life, and I was just like, yo, this is kind of dope. This is like, I found my people. You know what I'm saying? Like I just being there and seeing people. I had a Swerve, the same shirt that I had on at Wrestlemania.
Oh, yeah. We do repeats.
Yeah, it just it is what it is.
But
I had so many people like, yo, whose house? I was like, Swerve's house.
They do this,
yeah, I got a couple people. You know what I mean? If they had actually played the song, I would have done it myself. But like, the vibe was so dope. There was a moment which the video is online, and we talked about it before. The video is online. So Shelton Benjamin was getting recognized. He was getting appreciated. He got his flowers. He got an award from Walemania. And one of the stories he decided to tell, which it was so awkward. And he admittedly was like, yo, guys, I'm not a good promo. I'm not good on the mic. I'm awkward. So, like, bear with me as I get through this.
Was he also drunk?
He was probably drunk.
Okay,
Everybody was backstage getting high and like
Fade.
drinking. You know what I mean? But during his speech, there was a lot of people who I didn't know were there that were like on the sidelines. So like I saw Mia Yim and like Keith Lee.
We forget Mia Yim black as shit.
Yeah, she's
black
leans
as
in.
hell.
Yeah, she leans in. She's
She
not
knows.
the Rock.
Yeah.
She's not the Rock.
She knows. She will tell you.
She will let you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There was a moment where he was like, you know, I thank all these people, and I want to give a shout out to one person who's in here. He was like Zilla Fatu. Zilla Fatu, for those who don't know, is like he's part of the Uso and Anoa'i, like Roman Reigns and the Usos. He's part of that family. He's actually the son of Umaga, who's Rikishi's deceased brother. But so he's the first cousin of the Usos and Jacob Fatu. But Zilla was on the stage. He was, turning up, having a good time.
Yeah.
Along with the Tonga twins. Are you familiar?
Oh yeah. I like me. I like me
yeah.
husky Samoan lady.
Yeah. So they were up there having a good time too. But he pulled Zilla, under his arms. It was like, this young guy, I've known him since he was 6. And let me tell you about one of the first times that I met him. He's like, we were on the road, and his dad Umaga, he was with us. So he had his son Zilla with us, and as his dad turned around when we were getting out the car, he looked over at me, and he was like, he looked over his shoulder to make sure his dad wasn't there, and he looked at me right in the eye, and he said, "Black nigga." And then the entire crowd was like, wait, what? Hold up. He was like, hold up. Wait. Like that, this is really awkward, bro. Like,
terrible time to tell this story.
Not a good time.
No, I'm sure he doesn't. I'm sure he was like, "Hey, man."
Yeah, he was like, "Why you tell that story?"
Not now. Like, what the hell? That was a
trying
kid.
to get me canceled. Yeah,
To
this
get
was
me jumped
a long time ago, bro.
I'm trying to have a career, bro.
Yeah, don't tell everybody about some shit that I did when I was 6 years old.
Right. And them Samoan, them niggas say it.
Mm-hmm.
They say it.
Them niggas say nigga.
They say it. I wonder if they say it around anybody black.
I think they do, yo.
You think
they seem so comfortable?
I would wager to bet that they do, but I think there's certain other black wrestlers that they wouldn't say it around.
Okay.
I feel like they wouldn't say it around like Mark Henry.
Okay, yeah, the older guys, yeah, Farouk.
Maybe Kofi.
Kofi seems like the type of guy who you would just be like, yo, I respect you so much.
Like maybe Kofi.
I don't know if you'd be down with me saying the N-word around you, so I'm just chill.
Of the New Day, I think maybe you might be able to get away with it with E. Maybe. But maybe. Maybe. Like he's got to, like I don't even really believe that.
Yeah, he seems a little respectable too.
Even Woods. I don't even think Woods doesn't even come on as somebody who says it himself.
Yeah, word. I think E says it.
He says
and I think Kofi says it. I feel like Woods would probably be like, you know what? Nah, that word just doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, it's like I'm just not gonna get involved. But yeah, I wonder which ones they do say it around.
I feel like Carmelo Hayes is somebody who they probably say
lets it fly.
Yeah,
like if you're a younger black wrestler, they got some seniority over. They probably say it.
Yeah, they be like, yo, man, pass that blunt, man.
Pass that blunt, yeah. Hey, nigga. Like,
Yeah, appreciate you, my nigga.
or they say it real quick. Hey, Nick. Like,
Hey, Nick.
like they don't fully pronounce it, but you know they just said it.
Right.
Like, hey, Nick.
Right. And I think particularly like the younger ones, like Zilla, for sure says it.
Zilla, I
'Cause I've
believe-
seen him say it in videos.
Yeah.
Jacob, 1,000,000%.
100%. He looks like he has a body. Like I think he has a teardrop tattoo.
Yeah, right.
Perhaps that means he does have a body.
Yeah, I think he might have a couple. And as a matter of fact, he actually, out of all of them, I think he looks like he is black. Like he looks like he's
Yeah, he got the
legitimate.
nose.
Yeah, he got our nose.
He's
yo.
browner.
He's a little bit more brown.
Yeah,
and the way he
the
talks,
hair.
like he talks like he's
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
a banger.
I don't think the Usos say it.
I don't think the Usos do either.
don't think
I
they got-
know The Rock doesn't say it.
No.
I don't think he's ever said it.
Rock's like whoa.
Like, the Rock doesn't say the N-word.
Well, but I will say this, boy. He says boy.
Boy.
The way the Rock says boy, it
Yeah.
hurts me. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm like, yo,
Hey.
yo, daddy black for real?
hey man.
Yeah.
I know you grew up in Florida, but chill out.
Yo, he says that shit with conviction.
Boy, I'm like, oh.
Boy. Yeah.
Ow. I'm like, Cody. No. Cody, say something. Stick up for yourself. God.
Yeah, Cody, and Cody, he's married to a black woman. So
Cody
I'm
got
sure
co-opted.
He
got adopted.
He cool.
Yeah, he got a neck tat.
Yeah,
Like,
he got a big ass neck.
I don't
tat,
even
too.
remember how the narrative of Cody Luther King Jr. came to be on the internet, but I don't know. I honestly don't know where that came from. But
Cody Luther King.
yeah, it was just, I have no idea, but he just got accepted in the community. And honestly, Brandy ain't even like I don't like to police people's blackness because I don't like people when people do it to me.
Sure.
But, she doesn't really come across as somebody that's going to know what to do at the cookout.
Yeah, she might bring a dish.
Right, but it won't be something people eat.
Yes.
You know what I
It
mean?
might go untouched. She might have to bring it home.
Yeah.
And they might have to finish the leftovers
Yeah,
of it.
she means
over the
well.
next 2 days.
Yeah, it's just sweetie means well, but it's like,
Right.
are you doing the Cupid shuffle?
Yeah.
Or are you, I don't know.
Or are you just waiting for, the hoedown to come on?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Again, don't like the police.
Yeah,
people, but
she's definitely black.
she's definitely
100%
black.
She's,
Definitely black. But
doesn't wave the flag.
somebody.
It's like somebody like Bianca Belair.
Yeah, somebody once said that she one of my homies said she looked like a white girl that was painted black, and I was like, I can't unsee this.
Oh man,
That's fucking terrible, but also funny as shit.
yeah, that's brutal, but it is funny.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah. But yeah, Walemania was very lit, and it's something that I would recommend. I would highly recommend to any wrestling fans who are also hip hop fans. Just because the merger of the two was really well done. There was a couple, nice little cameos. Pretty much the standard cameo, like when anybody comes to Philly, is having, Freeway and BDC will come out, and Young Chris and State Property.
Place to
whatever.
be seen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the staples.
Yeah, and then, because it was a hip hop event, they had all of the wrestlers who rap show up. So R-Truth did his thing, and it wasn't bad. It actually was pretty good. What's up? What's up?
I don't know the words
I don't
other
either.
than what's up.
But he actually had one of his tracks was that shit went hard. Like,
Yeah.
it
Okay,
sounded
good.
like up to date. It sounded legit.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
that shit went hard. But
Who else rap?
fucking what's it? AJ Francis.
Oh God, the
Yeah.
big top dollar.
Top dollar. That shit was bottom bottom of the barrel. Top dollar was bottom of the barrel.
Top dollar, family dollar.
Yeah. Family dollar.
Oh shit! Who else got wrestling bars?
Swerve wasn't there, but
Okay.
Swerve, he's
Sure,
another
probably
one.
would've, but
He
I don't
would've
really
if he-
want to hear it.
No, I mean, as much as I love the music in his theme song,
Yeah.
and I Swerve is one of my favorite wrestlers out right now, and like I was rocking his merch at Mania, and at Walemania, and I love his theme until it gets to him start rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like I like the so when the vibe when the vibe when I swear yeah, that shit hard. And then he starts rapping. He's like, pedal to the metal, I'm a rebel. I keep no shove up. I was like, come on, bro. Let's just do the chorus over and over and over and over again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like rap like you do in the chorus. Like,
yeah.
It just would have went a lot better. But
it's like Sasha Banks when she raps in her new song. I'm just like, hey,
God,
maybe we shouldn't do that, huh?
Bro, that shit is awful. I'm sorry.
Maybe I like the music, but it's just like, just make it that.
Yeah,
make it that.
Yeah. Or just like stick with your New Japan.
Yeah, that was actually not bad.
I fucked with the New Japan song a lot more than whatever this piped in CEO chant. Yeah. That shit is obnoxious to me. Yo.
Yeah, it was.
I'm not a fan.
CEO.
Yeah, that's so cheap.
You know she's cheap. You know she's kicking herself in the pants. She's like, if I just waited.
Yeah, if I just like waited and
fuck.
If I knew Triple H was gonna be in charge, like she loves me. Yeah. And all her friends are over there thriving.
Yeah, skipping around like la 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 la. Yeah. We're telling stories.
Right. Like, yeah.
Long-term booking. La 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 la.
Fucking Bailey out there winning matches. Yeah. And then
he's just letting her do whatever. Like her answers made no sense.
Nah.
I was like, you Mexican, you not Egyptian. What you doing?
Right.
Right.
You just got some niggas carrying you on
this
show.
You just got some future like NXT guys carrying you. And you're like, who the fuck? Huh?
It don't make no sense, but
the Triple H was like, all right, do it.
All right, go ahead.
Let's see what's happening.
Go ahead, girl.
He said it was. I like that. He's saying like, oh, it's a more collaborative thing that we got. Like, let's try it.
Yeah.
If it works, it works. If it doesn't, all right, well, that's definitely not some Vince McMahon shit.
No, he would have had her out there
doing whatever the fuck she usually does.
Yeah, probably, or doing some shit that's highly offensive.
Yeah. Man, come out in a lowrider.
Yeah, come out on a lawnmower.
Yeah, you still got the lawnmowers and the lowriders back from the early 2000s.
We know your lineage. Come on.
Yeah, I know you don't like to play it up, but like, come on, let's
They'll love it.
Let's do it. Last name's Martinez, right? we'll have you and Priest in a tag team.
Yeah, right.
It's like, oh, guys.
And didn't they? Raquel. She's Raquel Rodriguez now, right? Yeah. But wasn't she Raquel? What was her name before? I think she was like Raquel Martinez. No.
It might have, I don't know.
I feel like before because when she was in NXT, she had one name, and then they ended up changing her name to.
Let's look this up. Let's see.
Raquel Rodriguez.
Gonzalez.
Raquel Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Just another one.
Yeah, and which is her real last name is Gonzalez.
Yeah.
But I guess
we don't do real names. I want your fucking IP, and if you're gonna blow up on this shit, I want to own it.
I want to own your shit. Like her last name is Gonzalez, but like I guess I like that they went with her name was Victoria Gonzalez, but the R and the R, the alliteration.
Raquel Rod. Yeah. Oh, shout out to Marvel Comics and Stan and all that. But
I ain't gonna lie, like WrestleMania made me wanna. WrestleMania made me I was like, I want to work for WWE, man. Damn. In reality, I kind of maybe don't, but it made me feel like, I want to, let's fucking. I was honestly, on some real shit. I was like, damn, if I was in my 20s, if I was fresh out of high school, I'd have been like, I'm moving to Florida.
Yeah, I'm gonna apply.
Let me just see what happens.
Out how to do this.
Yeah, for sure.
Because a couple of years ago there was posts about we want writers, specifically comedic writers.
Yeah. I ain't even talking about that. I'm talking about as a wrestler.
Oh, as a
if I was younger.
Hell yeah.
Ah, shit. If I was in my 20s, I'd have been like, hell yeah. I'm just gonna slug it out, see if I make it there. If not, I'm gonna just be on the indies or something. I promise you.
Oh, you want to take some bumps?
For me, I feel like when we were younger, I don't know. I'm not gonna speak for you, but it kind of didn't seem like a real thing that you could get into.
Nah,
it wasn't. We just didn't know.
Hollywood, yeah, it was like acting in Hollywood. It's so far away that you don't even think that it's a reality. You don't see that it's something that's tangible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like. I didn't learn just the same. Honestly, it's the same thing with acting. I didn't learn that you could take acting classes once you actually have a little bit of money.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and that's a way to get into that's the way you level up. But it's the same thing with wrestling. Like, I had no idea that you could take classes
Me either.
for wrestling
Me either.
and like get good at it.
I didn't learn that till later in life, and like I was like, I forget where it was, but like I learned. I saw in passing on Twitter. I think I used to talk a lot about wrestling in early Twitter, and this guy followed me, and I got this random white guy, and I was like, hey, looks like he had like an indie wrestler profile, and I went on his page, and he was like, a coach at the Monster Factory Wrestling School. And I was like, Monster Factory? I was like, I've heard that before. And I looked it up, and I was like, yeah, Big Show trained there, like Tatanka trained there, Godfather trained there, like mad wrestlers, like I was about to call him Punishment Martinez. Yeah, Punishment Martinez. He trained there. Mad wrestlers trained there. You know where the Monster Factory is?
In Philly.
Paulsboro, New Jersey.
Oh shit! Really?
That shit was 10 minutes from my doorstep when I grew up, and I was like,
way.
I had no idea.
Word.
I had no idea. It was 10 minutes of wrestling. It was 10 minutes away. Paulsboro's right there.
So when Damian Priest mentioned in his promo, I guess in his post Mania presser, he was like, yeah, to be here to have this moment just like 20 minutes away from where I started.
Yep.
Paulsboro. Because I was wondering, when he said that, I was like, so he said like 20 minutes away from where I started.
Yep.
So I'm like, all right, so it must be outside of Philly somewhere else. So I'm like, where
That's
exactly
where he started.
was it at? I didn't know.
Yeah. And he was in Ring of Honor for a while too.
Mm-hmm.
When in Ring of Honor, I think it's in Baltimore now, but for a long time it was in like, I want to say like Bristol.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in Bristol, PA. Like it was just again another place that's like 5 minutes from a place where I grew up.
Yeah.
It's like, I had no idea. Had literally no idea.
Man. Yeah. There's honestly between those two things and then Philadelphia having everything that it had.
It just wasn't, the information just wasn't as readily available back then. And we're not even that old. It just wasn't accessible like it is now.
Right.
You know?
Right. The internet age changed all that.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, back in my day, we
day,
had to get things from the Farmer's Almanac. We're going to take a little quick break, and then we're just going to break down night 1 and night 2 real quick.
Hell yeah.
All right?
Let's do that.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We're back. The second half of this turned into an unofficial Locking Up reunion.
Hey. Black Wrestling Podcast.
Yeah. That's a deep cut for anybody that remembers that. Aside from us, I know we do, but I don't know if
all 8
of those listening.
all 8 of those
Heaters.
golden episodes.
Heaters.
No, we had some good.
We
shit.
interviewed Bryce Remsburg, guys.
Yeah,
like what the
that
fuck?
was legit.
Like we had a thing going.
Yeah, real talk.
Shane. Shane, what happened? No, I don't know.
We could bring it back like ECW.
Just put somebody through a table. Somebody just puts me through a table. Hell yeah. So we were there. Marcelly and I were there at WrestleMania Night 1. First and foremost, I enjoyed our seats. Like they were...
Yeah, the bleeders.
We were like, I remember we got up there and we saw like a bird, like at eye level.
That nigga kissed me on the nose.
Yeah, he was probably looking at us like, what y'all niggas doing up here? Like, this is, you weirdos are usually down low. Shit, welcome.
Straight up.
Before we get into this, internet, fuck you. Like, it was cold.
Yeah, word, straight up. I feel like a need to address that because I took this shit as a personal shot when the internet was going crazy talking about like, oh, never bring WrestleMania to Philly again.
Trash, blah, blah.
Philly sucks. They're not cheering, whatever. They're weak.
Fucking relax. It was 45 degrees or some shit.
45 with a crazy breeze, crazy wind chill.
Yeah.
Like, it was cold as fuck.
Yeah, and we were there. Everyone was still popping. We were there. Like, it just maybe didn't translate, because it's an open air stadium.
Open air, and the wind be taking like, you know what I mean, the cheers and the boos. So like, have a little bit of grace. Unless you were there, I don't want to hear shit.
You're like, yeah,
Fuck
bring
off,
the shit
internet.
bring it to the UK. We know how to shut the
Shut
fuck
up,
up.
bruv. Yeah,
Shut the fuck
you
up,
don't
bruv.
deserve it, bruv.
Suck a
None
cock,
of you.
bruv.
Suck a big, huge cock. Cockney cock.
Suck a cock. Suck an uncircumcised cockney cock. God damn, man. Every loser online was saying, like, it's like acting like dickheads. Like, they don't deserve it.
Philly sucks.
It's this WrestleMania. You gotta. What do you think? We're just sitting there with our hands in our
Right, we're happy to be here.
We're happy to
and
be here. We were
trying
cheering.
Our best. We're cheering loudly.
Granted, the night 2 was much better.
There wasn't as big of a wind chill.
So, and it was warmer. Okay,
It was warmer. The sun was out. A little bit longer.
Man, we popped for what needed to be popped.
Yeah, right.
We just were, we had to conserve.
Yeah, and there was a few people in the comments who were like, "No, bro, it's not the fans' fault that the matches are boring." And I was like, all right, you know what? At least you come to our defense.
At least.
You know what I mean?
At least. And they weren't really that boring. Like,
I didn't think they were boring at all, honestly. I did have to get up and go get a cheesesteak during the tag match, which I do regret because I missed a lot of fun spots.
Which one was that? Was that Truth?
Yeah, that was our Truth.
Oh, that was the fun. That was a fun match. Yeah.
But to start from the beginning.
Let's start from the beginning.
From the very beginning, we walked in. The vibe was dope. Like everybody, a bunch of marks with their belts and their merch and their cosplay and stuff like that. That was all dope. But when we were anticipating the fireworks, the opening fireworks, them shits never came.
Never.
The first set of fireworks and pyro didn't come until Rio 1.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. And it wasn't even like it was like an explosion. Like you heard it, but you didn't really see it.
Yeah, it wasn't as big as you would have expected. But I must mention to all the folks out there who weren't present, specifically where we were at, where we were like waiting for the fireworks. So there was like how they have the opening video package, so to speak. The opening video package was playing on the little Titantron joint, and Meek Mill popped up. Meek Mill was like the hype man, because he was like, he's the I guess the representative of Philadelphia when it comes to like shit like this. And they had Meek in there hyping people up, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so shout out to the 9-year-old white boy who was next to us, who as soon as Meek Mill popped up on the screen, he shouted out, "No Diddy!" Shout out to him. Shout out to that child. I don't know what your name is, but I'm going to call you Tanner. And Tanner, you did good work.
Tanner rules.
Yeah.
Tanner fucking rules.
Yeah.
He was like, "No Diddy." They didn't flinch. He was just like, "No Diddy." Ew. Like,
yeah. And I didn't even see any parents around him. There was no adult supervision, but he was just out there.
Just a loose kid.
Loose cannon kids. Out here being homophobic.
Right?
Shout out to him.
Just like Philly. Just like Philly.
Yeah, nice young representation of the future.
Oh shit, man. Yeah, man. It was hella loud. Real quick before we get to the match rundown, just a few crowd notes. As much as we are defending being in the crowd, 2 things I want to note about that crowd that I didn't like. One, the crowd booed the commercial for an event in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, it was super America.
Why'd you boo?
Yeah.
They didn't. Why'd you boo, guys?
You know exactly why.
Yeah, because they're brown.
Yeah.
And also, crowd no-sold all the black wrestlers, all the black lady wrestlers. Excuse me. They no-sold the Jade and Bianca and Naomi came out dead. Nothing. But as soon as Damage Control comes out, pop. I'm like,
that's because these white wrestling marks. I love them a good Asian woman.
They got that fever.
They got the yellow fever.
They got that fever.
Yeah, they love a woman who looks like an anime.
But they don't finish that. Finish it.
You know what? Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
So for as much as we defend that crowd, fuck a good portion of them.
Yeah, word. You know who you are.
You know who you are. First match was Rhea and Becky. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was
good
fun.
Kickoff match.
Yeah, very good way to start the entire show. I thought a lot of good back and forth. Rhea looked like the star. Mm-hmm. She looked like the star, and she ended up getting the W. But Becky is one of those people who's she deserves a break. Like,
Yeah.
I'm good not seeing her for a little while. She's put in a lot of work. She's kind of carried the
She got a
women's
kid,
division.
like-
She got a whole kid. You know what I'm saying?
Relax. Take some time off.
like
Be
go
a
ahead
mother.
go ahead and be a mother.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to drag your kid to every fucking Raw. You know what I mean? That's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot, man.
Just so your kid can be with your mommy and
Yeah.
daddy.
Them motherfuckers was booing her anyway.
Yeah, word. Philadelphia was not fond
They
of Becky.
hated Becky. They were like, boo. And she was the face in the storyline.
Yeah, she was supposed to be.
But-
And even in the match, like the way that they played it, like she was supposed to be the face and Rhea was supposed to be the heel. But
They're like, we don't care about your little comeback.
yeah, nah.
Nope.
Nah,
Fuck
we want
you.
mommy.
Yeah.
There was a lot of mommy chants.
A lot of mommies. A lot of let's go, mommy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, mommy.
Tanner looking for their mom.
Philadelphia was looking for parents.
Yep. Match 2. The match, Mars, he went out to get a
Yeah, I was hungry as
cheesesteak.
shit, man.
A $28 cheesesteak or whatever
Yo,
the fuck it was.
Bro, I thought it was gonna take me like maybe 15 minutes. I thought I was gonna miss like the first like half of the match,
Yeah.
and I was gonna come back and like see who won. Bro, I was out there the entire time, and while I was out there, I did run into Frank Neblu.
Shout out to Frank.
Shout out to
friend
Frank.
of the show.
Yeah, friend of the show, fellow wrestling fan.
Did
I
not know.
I didn't know that
Didn't
he
know.
was a wrestling fan
Had no
until
idea.
I seen that nigga at Wrestlemania. So shout out to him.
No idea.
And I was on the phone while I was there. I was on the phone with Del Gold,
Oh, that's
and
another friend
Frank
of the show.
pointed me out, and he was like, "Yo," so I was like, "Yo." He was like, "Yeah, I'm on the phone with Del right now," and then he was like, "Yo, that's crazy." And he was just like,
That's crazy.
"Yeah, it's crazy." Yeah, but yeah, there was a lot of comedian folk. There's
Yeah, a lot
huge
of
overlap.
a lot of improvisers, a lot of stand-ups. Like, there's a lot of us out there.
Yeah, we a bunch of nerds. yo.
Bunch of dweebs. So that was the 6-man tag team ladder match. There's a lot of teams in that, but we all know what happened. R-Truth got his first win
Yeah,
at Mania. Didn't even know that was
He's
the
like,
first.
what is he, like 52 some shit?
Yeah,
like that?
old
That's
ass.
insane. He's old as shit.
ass. Got his first win, so I was happy for that.
Yeah, I was happy.
I cheered.
for that, too.
I legitimately got a little choked up
Yeah,
because the crowd was like behind it. Like,
yeah. I heard the crowd pop. I was like, damn, man.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get I was like 2 people away from getting my cheesesteak. It's like, fuck, man.
damn,
I
I'm
can't
committed
leave.
now. Like,
I
I'm
can't
here.
leave. It would be foolish of me to leave.
Oh yeah, you gotta
Step
get
out
it.
of line.
You've already mentally committed to paying $38 for a
Yeah,
cheesesteak.
yeah, exactly.
Like-
I could not turn down my $52 cheesesteak.
Oh man, hell yeah. Match 3.
Oh,
was-
yeah, it's fucked up because we didn't even mention that Grayson Waller and Austin.
Yeah, they won the
first
other
half
one.
of-
That's right. They won the other one. That's shout out to them, I guess.
Yeah, you got to get the heels, the
Yeah.
heel win to
I
set
didn't-
up the face win.
I didn't know they were called A-Town Down Under.
Yeah, that's they suck.
It's interesting.
Fuck 'em.
Stinkers.
Yeah.
They'll get it together, hopefully. Then they had the match that was sponsored by Agua Frescas. Literally, like on the
Agua
side of the
Frescas.
ring, it was had the advertiser that said Agua
Hey.
Frescas, which was a common theme throughout the rest of the weekend, by the way.
Yeah, we're
Whether it was accidental or not. They did that during the Hispanic match.
Mm-hmm.
Who won? I don't even remember that. Who won? Ray and Andrade. Okay.
Yeah, it was the faces. It was the one Latino faction against the other.
Yeah. And they not all, even the other one. No, it's LWO. Did you know Joaquin isn't even Hispanic?
Really?
Yeah. Joaquin Wild. He is a Filipino.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Arguably the Mexicans of the Asians,
Yeah,
but
word. I think that's the card he probably pulled. He was like, "Listen, man, I know I may not be one of y'all, but here's what the world be saying
Yep.
about my folk."
And they ain't gonna know.
Yeah, they ain't gonna
They're
know.
not gonna know. And honestly,
I
I
didn't
didn't know.
know.
I didn't know
I
until I
ain't
looked it up.
I ain't know until you just told me.
There you go.
Dom mentioned it on SmackDown.
Oh, did he?
The
It
Dominic.
was like the non-Latino.
Ah.
I was like,
Oh,
Oh,
hell yeah. Okay.
Inside baseball.
Hell yeah.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know.
Joaquin.
Hell yeah. But shout out to him in that movie does with the slingshot. That shit's dangerous.
Yeah, that shit was cool.
It's
That
cool
was
as fuck though. It's cool as fuck. He
very
makes
dangerous.
up for it.
Yeah, and they had Jason Kelsey and
Oh yeah.
Lane Johnson.
That didn't get a pop because half the audience wasn't from Philly anyway.
Right.
Half the audience is international. They don't know who the
Exactly.
motherfucker is.
At first, like none of us knew who the fuck that was.
Right.
And then we were like, okay, there's 2 big masked guys who got involved.
Right.
Who are they? Are they like fucking indie guys, or is this like a
It's
debut?
a debut, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Nah. It was Eagles.
2 offensive linemen,
Yeah, word.
right? Yeah, offensive linemen.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, they're offensive linemen, right, King?
Yeah.
Yeah, good for them. Yeah, respectfully. What was the next match? The Usos, brother against brother.
Yeah, that might
Kind
have
of
been.
okay, but not the best match.
Yeah, that might have been the
You mean that
stinker.
fucking super kick party?
The super kick,
That's
everyone
all it
spammed super
was,
kicks for
yeah.
10 minutes. It
I
was the
mean,
thing.
Yeah, I got love for both of them. I'm glad that they were able to get this match off, especially it being 15 years after the Hardys went against each other, and 30 years after Brett and Owen. Like,
Which was my
keeping
favorite brother and brother match.
Yeah, easy. And maybe 15 years from now, somebody else and his brother is going to be able to main event WrestleMania. But yeah, it kind of was the worst match of the entire weekend.
Mm-hmm. I
don't
think
know.
so.
Yeah, I think I feel
so.
pretty confident in saying that.
Yeah, because I would say maybe a close second, and it wasn't even a close second. Like, it was just kind of didn't live up to everybody else's match. Was the LA Knight and AJ Styles match?
I mean, I
but-
wasn't expecting anything from that in
right.
the first place.
It was just like, okay, this is just like respectfully a filler.
Yeah, a SmackDown main event. That's
Yeah.
all it was.
Yeah.
That was on the big stage. But I mean, Jay's entrance was cool. Like that was cool. There was 70,000.
Oh, yeah,
doing
just-
this shit.
That was cool.
Yeah,
that was
real
real cool.
I got some cool footage of
Yeah,
that.
that was dope.
Outside of that, and that's how like, fuck everybody on the internet. That's how we were engaged.
Yeah.
Okay, there was everybody in there.
Yeah.
Was like, yeah.
We have
It's
video on
just
our
Neo.
phones, man.
Yeah, right.
Dickheads. After that, there was the Big Three, as we're calling them, versus Damage Control, defeated Damage Control.
Yeah, the blacks against the Asians.
Blacks against the Asians, as is the tale. Tale as old as time
Yeah.
itself. In every Chinese food store in the hood is what that was.
Yep. You know who won? The rude, loud. Oh, God.
We always win.
We always win.
Or do we? Because we spend our money there. Where's this podcast going? So that was a fine match. It was fine.
cool.
It
It did what it
was
needed
a
to
vehicle
do.
for Jade to get her WrestleMania thing in and finish that story, I guess.
Yeah, and you got Bianca on the card.
Yeah. Naomi got her.
Yeah.
I don't even know if she's with TNA anymore since she's here, I
think
guess.
she did her last match in TNA, so
Okay.
she's officially
Yeah.
Naomi again.
Yeah,
Instead
yeah.
of going back to her
Trinity.
actual name. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I was happy for all of them. And Dakota
Yeah.
Kai.
Is she a little bit
Bless
Asian?
her soul.
Bless her soul.
Yeah.
She was cold as fuck, bro.
Bro, let me tell you, look, me and King Bedley are real horny in this podcast.
Sweaty. I'm sorry that I don't want to interrupt.
No.
I'm
Go ahead.
interrupted. I learned that day that, and I'm gonna sound how I'm gonna sound. I don't know if I can watch Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can watch Rhea Ripley like with other people. If you understand what
Oh,
I'm saying.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
the way
yeah.
She be moving. I'm like,
Yeah, this is too sexual.
Yeah.
I used to
Man,
think it was like when AJ would do her little like crawling on all fours and like she would toot it.
Yeah.
She would like arch it, and I was like, oh shit. I thought that was like no, but Rhea be mountain bitches. She be like legs back, like
Yeah, she knows what she's
It's like,
doing.
hey,
She doing that on
Slim.
purpose.
yeah, man.
She doing that on purpose. Even honestly, like when she be pinning women now, she do that little
She do
thing.
the-
She licks her.
You know where she got that from, right?
Where she
L
got
Cool
that
J.
Yo, it's so stupid.
Oh
Look
yeah.
it up when you get a chance. He was on a random episode of SmackDown, and
Mhm.
like he got into a beef with somebody, and for no reason, speaking of spam, he would just be like, "All right, da-da-da." He'd be like,
Oh
It
no.
was for Deep Blue Sea. It was
No,
like,
stop.
yeah, go see LL Cool J's new movie, Deep Blue Sea, and he was like,
no.
the thing. We're just like, what the fuck does that mean?
Oh my God! Thank you, Jade, for taking that and turning it into something respectable. 'Cause
We still
that
don't know what it
sounds-
means.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
what
think
it
somebody
means.
asked him what it meant, and he was like, I don't know.
know.
That just felt like some ill shit to do.
"Yeah."
I was like, well, I don't know if it was some ill shit to
Yeah, it
do.
wasn't ill.
It was weird.
Yeah, I don't
There's
like
a
it.
part of it, like if you look up on a YouTube video, there's part of it. He's just sitting there. You know how they be like, "Oh, this person's here, this person's here," and he was just like, "LL Cool," and he's just like this.
Oh,
I
no.
remember that. Like, come on.
And he probably practiced that shit in the mirror.
No, he did. He looked
He was
like he
like, yo,
practiced
I'm-
it. in the
I'm
mirror.
going to
He always licks his
WWE.
lips. Yeah, of course course he
Yeah,
does.
exactly. Exactly. He shows his calf muscle and licks his lip everywhere. I don't trust him.
Oh shit. Oh man. Next week was the Sami Zayn defeated Gunther.
This was tough. This
Which-
was good. This was good.
I might have been the only person cheering for. No, the crowd was behind
this-
Sammy.
yeah, I personally was like, I would be okay either way because like I wasn't sure what story they were telling. I wasn't sure if that it was like, all right, we want Gunther to continue to do his thing on this historic title reign. And I was one of the people who was actually a little bit more in favor of Chad Gable getting that spot than Sammy, just because I love Sami Zayn. I think he's earned his spot. It's just the fact that he has been Intercontinental Champion a number of times already. And he's last year he kind of had a WrestleMania moment, even though it was him and Kevin Owens. I felt like he had his moment, and Chad Gable has had none of that. And he's extremely talented, but just hasn't gotten an opportunity. But, I think they did the story well. Like they had Sammy kind of be like the underdog who doubted himself, and Chad became his coach and kind of led up to everything. But I thought his entrance was tough as fuck. Like that was good. Having him just kind of like walking through the back, just amped up and
Doing
like
the
punching
Rocky
shit and
shit,
doing the Rocky shit, and then saw Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens got him hyped. I was like,
that was
all right,
tight.
you know what? You got me.
Yeah,
You got me.
It was tight. And shout out to Gunther. I'm not a fan, but like I get it. Like I get his whole. Excuse me. I get his whole deal.
Yeah.
I respect it. I'm just not a fan. But
Yeah, I think he's supposed to be that very clean cut, plain ass, straight up European heel.
Yeah.
He's a Ivan Drago type of dude who you're not necessarily supposed to feel great about.
Yeah. It's not even wrestling shit. It's just like when I see him, I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah. Is it his haircut? What is it?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's the like being too close to being a Nazi. Like it's the maybe
that.
maybe it's the I don't know. It just bugs me for some reason. I'm just like ugh.
Yeah, he definitely
He's a good wrestler.
He's a really good wrestler.
Real good wrestler. It's just like
His character is like.
I just have a problem with big dudes. Remember we were talking about this with big dudes without like. It's not like he doesn't have a personality. It's just like, but he's just big.
Yeah,
It's just it's the I don't know. Like I think like once you get past a certain age, you're just like okay, you're big, and what else?
Now I feel like Bronson Reed for sure fits in that
Oh yeah,
category.
absolutely.
I feel like he's just big for the sake of being big. He's not that he's definitely talented, but in terms of character, his character is he's big.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And then like
same with homeboy down in NXT, almost.
Yeah, right.
Oba Femi.
Yeah,
I want to like him. I really do, but it's just like he's just the most interesting thing about Oba is the audience's chant when he does a promo. Like when he talks, instead of doing what, they go, "Ooh, that's dope.
That shit is cold.
That's dope." But
and I don't even know where it came from.
Me either.
I'm not sure. I haven't been watching. I've been keeping my eyes.
I watch NXT regularly, and I just one week it just happened,
That
and
shit
I was just like,
cold.
"This is cool."
Yeah.
But like anything he does, I'm like, "Oh, he's just a big guy."
Yeah.
Cool.
But the thing is with him, at least he's in NXT and he has time to like kind of develop his thing.
Yeah.
Bronson is like on the main roster, and I root for him. I want him to do well, but like. Yeah, I think just being big ain't it.
Right.
Yeah, it's not enough at least.
Right.
But Gunther, like, I feel like he had his character is this European. I'm wrestling purist. You know what I'm saying?
You mean the purist?
He's like a stuck up guy. Yeah.
Pure.
Exactly.
Pure white.
Yeah. I feel like that's like the undertone. Like they.
I think that's why I don't like it.
They know exactly what they're doing with this, like almost Nazi shit.
That long coat, the pose at the entrance, and they're like,
I love that shit. I'm like, yeah, boo him.
Yeah. Maybe it is. Maybe they got me. Maybe that's how they got me. Maybe I am being worked.
Yeah, man. I think you are, because he's like I think I told you this before. I feel like he's almost like a Street Fighter villain. You know what I mean? Like a mix of Zangief and Bison.
You're not wrong.
Just
you're not
bad
wrong.
in European.
This is just that last part. Damn. Okay. The last one of the night was the main event, the Bloodline versus Cody Rhodes and Seth. We know how that went. They defeated them via pinfall. It was a great match.
It was fun.
It was a fun match. It was
We
my
even
favorite.
We even got a moment where, when Rock looked into the camera and said, "This is for you, Mama Rhodes.
Mama Rhodes.
Mama Rhodes.
Bobby, this is you. This is your fault, Mama Rhodes.
Look at you now.
Look at your boy, Mama
Look
Rhodes.
at your boy, Mama Rhodes. Mama Rhodes. Your blood, Mama Rhodes."
This is your blood on this belt, Mama Rhodes. This is me. I could do that. I do that all the time in the house when I'm by myself or with other people.
I am tap dancing on my wife's nerves because I've been doing that shit for the past 2 weeks. Just Mama Rhodes. Mama Rhodes.
I don't know, Mama Rhodes.
Final boss. I'm the final boss. The Mama Rhodes. This is for you, Mama Rhodes.
Mama Rhodes, you look at me. You look at me good, Mama Rhodes.
You heard they were saying there's a thing talking about like, all right, we know that The Rock, or we know that Dwayne Johnson is black, but is The Rock black? Because the way he's saying, boy.
We were just talking about that. We were just talking about that.
Was it all? It wasn't on the podcast?
Yeah, it was the first. No, we were talking about Zilla.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
we were just talking about that.
It was just like we were talking about which black wrestlers we think say the N-word. And it was like, yeah, The Rock definitely doesn't say it. But it's like, but he says boy really convincingly.
That boy
like,
was like, yo.
Boy? I was like, oh, hey,
like he been
man.
around some people who be saying boy, and he learned it.
He did wrestle in Memphis for a while.
Somebody said back in the day, I don't remember who, but somebody said like his whole, that swag that he uses was from like one of his like positional coaches at Miami. So you got some like white southerner. That's what you're gonna hear.
A little bit of Elvis, a little bit of whatever that guy is.
Yeah.
But she called a bunch of. What she called Warren Sapp? What if you call Warren Sapp boy?
Yeah. Ooh.
That's a crazy.
You probably just try to get him amped up.
Calling Ed Reed boy.
Yeah.
Boy.
Go out there, boy.
What are you boys doing?
Fuck you, coach.
Coach, get the fuck out of here. What'd you say, boy? Nothing.
Nothing, man. Damn.
Nothing. Yeah, shit, man. Why can't you just call me Dwayne?
Yeah, that's my name is
Call
Warren.
me
Dewey. Right, my name is Dewey.
Call me Dewey. Oh, Mama Rhodes.
Mama Rhodes. I have one more person to thank.
Mama Rhodes.
Mama Rhodes.
I got your name right on my cup, Mama Rhodes, because I want to think about you and your boy whipping your boy's ass at WrestleMania every time I take a swig of Terramana.
She was with the shits though. He was yelling at her. He was like, "You get out of here!"
That bullshit.
Yeah,
You get out of here.
Yeah, I enjoy when the family members are like all in.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck out of here, Dwayne.
Who was the black guy? Was that like her?
I was assuming that was Brandy's.
I was either
father.
Brandy's dad. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I was like, dang. I didn't know she remarried.
Yeah, she remarried a brother.
Yeah, she was like,
All that, you know what I mean? That shucking and jiving that Dusty used
she was
to
like,
do.
I'm gonna give me a real man. I'm gonna be a real brother.
Right, he bit off a thunderbolt. So let me get a real
Everybody
thunderbolt.
bit off a thunderbolt,
Thunderbolt
man.
Patterson.
Shout out to
the
Thunderbolt,
Hall
man.
of Famer Thunderbolt Patterson.
Thunderbolt Patterson.
preacher.
Stop playing the race card. Hey, man, I don't think you know what the race card means.
Dog, that was the most awkward Hall of Fame induction I've seen. Did you not see it?
You should watch it.
You should watch it just for the hell of it. So the New Day inducted Thunderbolt.
New Day probably sitting back like, shit.
Yeah,
But they had to keep the smiles on.
They had to keep the smiles.
They kept
on,
it
the nice
professional.
suits. Yeah, they did a great job keeping it professional. But like as they were introducing him, as they like showed the video package, you could see why they had the New Day induct him because they're being preacher-ish characters. Completely ripped. We're inspired by his character because he was very much like a old school.
I'm gonna whoop you. Ooh, I can't say. And it was like that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah.
Just like seeing all of that, and he's somebody who I never really knew much
Never
about.
know about him.
But like when you see that package, you realize like, oh, he should be in the Hall of Fame because Dusty Rhodes just like took his whole
like
swag.
the wiggling and this shit. Road Dogg took the little shimmy.
I would have never known, yo.
Nothing. Like
Never
I didn't know
known.
that. And like I think there was one more person, but I think they showed the New Day.
Yeah.
But like I feel like they knew that they were doing
That was
that.
like pretty close.
Yeah, they feel like they knew that they were doing. But shout out to like the video editing guys because I was like, damn, how did you find that one time or that one or a couple times of the video that Thunderbolt did like the the fucking
Yeah.
road dog shimmy while he was doing punches.
And the Dusty dance.
Yeah.
Like, he was doing it exactly the same way. I was like, damn, Dusty really did steal his whole swag.
Yeah,
He like Elvis Presley did.
he sure did. He sure did. Maybe it's, I don't know what era he was in, but maybe he was like right before
Right.
that Ric Flair Dusty. Like maybe he was an old head when like Ric Flair and Dusty were like peaking or starting to peak, and it was just like, well, they ain't gonna need it.
Right. It's like LA Knight being like, you know what? I mean, The Rock and Stone Cold ain't still wrestling.
Right.
You
I'm
know,
just
I
gonna,
they
maybe
just-
have a little bit of a cadence that you all may or may not be familiar with.
Right. But yeah, no, definitely look up the Thunderbolt Patterson Hall of Fame induction. This shit is entertaining. He turned it into church in the most awkward of ways.
Oh, it was so awkward. He's like, he started off by saying, I'm gonna start with a little prayer. Is that okay? I said, is that okay? And Artist was like, yeah. And then the prayer just went somewhere.
That shit just went super left.
Stop playing the race card. He kept saying that. It's like, bro.
We're like, what card are you referring to?
Yeah,
bro?
like you didn't hear that first part where that white dude was talking for you, and like he literally said, like in some place in Texas, they didn't want you to wrestle because they were gonna the sheriff in town, the wife of the sheriff in that town had just been murdered, and they just composite sketched his face because they needed a scapegoat. But I forget, like Pat Patterson or something was like, we're still gonna bring it. He's got a show to do. We're gonna bring him down. And he's gonna wrestle. And it was just like they found out that the actual murderer was the husband of the sheriff. The sheriff was the murderer.
Yeah.
So it's like after all that, you sure you don't want to play the race card a little bit?
Nigga, you better play that whole deck.
You
That whole deck.
play the whole deck. And them big ass Uno cards, like them oversized ones.
Yeah,
You better play
right.
that size race
Right,
card, bro.
right.
But old heads is gonna old head.
Oh.
You gotta let them. Gotta let them this shit off.
Playing the race card.
Amen. Amen. I'm just glad he didn't die.
Yeah, right on stage.
Oof. So night 2, Drew Mack defeated Seth freaking Rollins, only to be very comically beat by
CM Punk.
CM Punk, which is very funny because I was like, all right, cool. Drew got his moment. I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
I've never been the biggest Drew fan, but I like this Drew.
Yeah, this Drew has been on fire.
This Drew's really good.
Hater Drew McIntyre has been amazing. He's been, honestly, if not my favorite character over the past like month or two, probably at least top 3 out of, like the main event pictures. Like, I've loved everything he's been doing, and for him to be able to like go toe to toe with CM Punk on the mic, and you can tell that they've been given the freedom to just like rock out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Triple H is like, yo, go ahead and do your thing.
do
And he's
it.
been able to like keep up with CM Punk, who's one of the greatest of all time for that.
Yeah. And then CM, it was a what? He pinned him in 9 seconds.
Yeah.
For the Money in the Bank, which is, it's always good when you see somebody cash in. I don't
Yeah.
care who it is most of the time.
Yeah.
As long as you see somebody successfully cash in, it's usually a good time.
Yeah.
Especially this Damian Priest. Shout out to the Puerto Rican Prince of Darkness,
Yeah,
Bondage
right.
Undertaker.
Yeah, that's what they've been. That's what the internet been calling him, bisexual Undertaker.
Bisexual Undertaker. Hell yeah.
Bondage Undertaker is
Yep.
what Drew was allowed to say on television.
Yeah, you can't say bisexual because we gotta no bullying, no bullying.
Right. But shout out to him. He'll probably get a title match against Bad Bunny or something.
Oh yeah,
Some point.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'd watch it.
I would watch it too.
I'd
What event was that when they were in Puerto Rico?
Oh God, Backlash
Backlash last year. So
Yeah.
almost a whole year ago.
We think the Backlash is in France this year. Or something.
Yeah.
Which is who's French? There's any French wrestlers wrestling now?
I don't think
Except
so.
Maurice, but she's Canadian French.
Yeah, that don't count.
That don't really count.
Yeah.
But Sammy kind of, Sammy and KO, they're kind of
Montreal,
French Canadian.
Yeah.
But I think that's the
They can
closest.
speak the language, so they'll probably be able to get their moment.
Oh, can I tell you, real quick, this is a deviation, but this was on Raw. Can I just tell you, I popped when Sami Zayn was doing his promo, and this real early in the promo, he got hyped when he said, "Astaghfirullah." And I was like, yeah, get your shit
I was like,
off.
he did a whole
Get your Muslim shit off, doggy.
Yeah.
Because, Vince wasn't having that.
Hell no.
Vince was like, what the fuck were you doing? But,
Yeah.
Triple H is just like,
He was
hey,
like, go
that's
ahead.
you. I mean,
Yeah, happy Ramadan.
happy Ramadan.
Eid.
Happy Eid, bro. He let Astaghfirullah off, and I was like, yo, let's go.
Yeah, I had to rewind it to make sure he ain't say nothing in English that I just wasn't sure what
Right.
he said. But he said that.
Shout out to it's Eid today. Shout out to Eid.
Yeah, shout out. Yeah, everybody enjoyed that.
Hell yeah. The third, technically the third match on the card. I didn't know this was their name, the Pride.
But that's the thing. They haven't said it on television yet. So that's just been like internet buzz. Like it was rumored like maybe 2 months ago that they were going to give this team the name, the Pride. And they still haven't like made it official. They haven't given them an actual name, and I was hoping that they would give them a name so they could have some merch, so that I could get some merch before
that'd be cool.
WrestleMania,
That would've been
and
cool.
like wear something with some black faces on it. But
They didn't.
yeah, they didn't.
But if
And
they do, like if they have like some, fist shirts,
make
I get it.
Yeah,
I get them.
pause. You know what I mean? But like,
Some yeah. We like a good fisting around here, baby.
right.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. Like I was trying to find like a Nation of Domination shirt, but they're very few and far between.
I think I got one off of like an independent like wrestling artist one time.
Yeah, that definitely isn't sanctioned.
No, not at all. But yeah, they won. That was a fun match. They beat the Final Testament. Again, didn't know that was their name.
Yeah, I did know about that. But I mean, I've never been a fan of Killer Cross.
Yeah, Karrion Kross and his fucking veneers.
Yeah, they've been trying, and I think adding AOP has made him and his faction a little bit more legit.
Yeah.
I'm having Paul Ellering, it makes him feel legit. The only thing is, my only beef with that match is that they had Bubba Ray.
Bubba Ray still made the black people get the tables.
I know, right? They're still telling niggas what to do. But like Bubba, they had Bubba involved as a special guest referee, but backstage, Devon and Spike were there. They didn't utilize them. Rob Van Dam was there. You could have had a double frog splash moment with Montez and RVD.
You had a true ECW kind of
yeah,
like,
just like ham it up. Just like give
in
it.
Philly.
Yeah,
do
in
it.
Philly. Just,
if there's a place where people are gonna give a shit about little Spike Dudley, like, come on, it's here.
This is exactly where you want to do that.
Yeah.
So I was just like, Tommy Dreamer was in the back too. I could do without him, but like,
I think he's got some weird shit on his jacket.
Yeah.
I don't think he would probably be.
He's not allowed to be there
around women or something. I don't know. He's a weird guy. I think.
Yeah, he got himself in trouble a few times. But RVD, I mean, everybody loves RVD. I got a chance to see RVD at Walemania. He was like on stage smoking a blunt while his wife was twerking.
I saw that video. I was like, this is insane.
Yeah, it was.
Like, this is nuts. This is a carnival. Like,
yeah, and his wife has like more abs than I think he does.
Like she is, she's like a creative human. Like
word.
It feels like they just surgically put her together. Word. And RVD was like, I'll take that one. I'll take that one. Cool.
I want that one.
Hey, more power to you, Rob.
Yeah, till death do us part.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh, speaking of broads, we saw we saw Taya Valkyrie at the comedy show.
What another specimen.
What a statuesque lady. My
Specimen,
God.
yo.
She is just tall and just like broad and just like built. I was just like, she walked past us to like get to the green room, and it was like, I don't blame you for not looking to the left or to the right. I wouldn't look at people if I was like that either.
Nah, I would have acknowledged Marsley if I saw
fucking nerds here, fucking marks.
Yeah, right. You guys are probably just fans.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
She's just strong. I was like, God damn, Johnny.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
shout out to Johnny for coming hella late to the comedy
he got
show.
The latest shit, just so you could be like, no, Dolph, I was there.
I was there, bro.
I was there, you, bro.
She was there the whole time. He came in like the last maybe like 10 minutes.
Herself.
What if she was mad? What if she got like shit later on that
Probably.
night?
He's like, where the fuck were you at? He's like, I had this other appearance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, why don't you parkour your ass down a little quicker?
Why don't you flip over here, nigga? Yeah, you sleep on a couch in our Airbnb.
No, come on, man. Like the idea of like them just being regular dudes and then going through regular dude shit. Like, come on. I was just
Taya,
why you gotta be like that?
your jacket though.
You know
Come on, Taya.
You know, I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
Hey,
You don't want
babe,
to,
babe. This is Mania weekend. Let's not ruin it, okay?
Yeah, come on. Oh, now I'm ruining Mania Weekend. No.
Is it because I'm a woman?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
No.
No. I'm just like,
I just want us to have no drama.
yeah, just want to be chill,
Oh, so I'm the one who brings drama in your life.
That's not what I'm saying.
No, I'm not saying
I'm
that.
not saying. Everybody knows you're my queen.
Yeah,
my
we
queen
even
Angel
just
B.
did like some promos on AEW. That
Yeah,
were,
come on.
silly and weird.
Come on.
Come on, babe.
Come on. I'll do that thing you like. The thing you like with my feet.
Oh, the flippy flip thing?
Yeah, I'll do the flippy flip thing with my feet.
All right, fine.
You made it with both like weird feet people.
Hey, I bet we're not far off, yo. Wrestling folks are weird,
They're weird,
including
man.
fans.
Yeah, because our brains came up with that.
Hey.
Shout out to Tony Atlas. He's a weird guy. He's really in the feed, baby.
Classic feet guy.
We don't have to talk about this match. The LA Knight defeated AJ Styles. It was a match.
Right,
It happened.
It was a thing.
I'll say this. I liked AJ Styles' new music. I know I'm in the minority here, but I liked it.
Yeah, no, I wasn't mad at it. I
was never a fan of They Don't Want None. I never liked that.
I liked it, but it never seemed like it fit him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It never really felt like, because I think the beat is like a DMX song or something like that.
Yeah.
That they like sampled, and then like just the they don't want none. They don't want none. Like that don't necessarily make me think AJ Styles.
Right.
It grew on me because like, all right, this is what we're doing. You know what I mean? And I've been a big AJ Styles fan. But yeah, I think like if that was the song for somebody black, it probably would have, connected a little bit more for me. But I'm not I don't hate the new song either. Like I'm cool with it.
Yeah. And then, a match happened.
Yeah.
Then we have Logan Paul defeating Kevin Owens and Randy Orton via pinfall. Entertaining match.
Yeah.
Don't care for Logan Paul. Don't really want to see him succeed. I know it sounds like I'm hating, and maybe I am.
Sure.
But I mean, how many more dope things can happen to a white guy who already has so many dope things?
He has everything.
Just like, do you need more dope shit?
Yeah.
Do you need it?
His prime bottle was in the middle of the ring. So he was making bread while making bread.
Like, I respect it, but also like, come on, fuck you, guy.
Yeah.
Like,
but honestly,
I respect it.
He is made for this shit. He is very good at being an annoying, obnoxious, stuck-up heel.
Yeah.
Who is hella athletic and really good in the ring for somebody who was on YouTube solely like 2 years ago and just started doing this shit.
I hate that it's like you gotta give him props.
Yeah.
Like, I hate it.
I hate it.
I hate it. Shouldn't have won, but I hate it.
Yeah.
Somebody. I don't know who. I don't know how they're gonna tell that story. Maybe Braun Breaker will come in and take it.
Yeah.
Somebody.
I wouldn't be surprised at that.
Somebody.
That would be cool. Because honestly, I don't really know what a win in that match would have done for Kevin Owens or for Randy Orton.
No. They didn't need it.
Yeah, they didn't need it. And like all of the faces can't win every match for the weekend. So like,
if we got to take that to have the rest of the weekend, fine.
Yeah, word.
Fine.
Right.
My Queen Bailey defeated Io Sky via pinfall. Strange entrance. Don't understand what the Egyptian stuff was about, but you know, hey, you got to try some things. You know?
Everybody, I guess, connects with Egyptian royalty and stuff like that. Everybody with a little bit of something, so a little bit of melanin. Yeah.
Hey, it could have been worse. It could have been something else. You know what I mean? It could have been something real bad or something. What the fuck with that? Like, wow, what the fuck? Wade in the water. The chorus of just
niggas.
it's like a Titan trying us a field, and it's like, all right, what are we doing?
That'd be awful.
What are we doing? I'm not gonna explain this one away. Good match though.
Yeah.
Good match. It needed to happen.
Yes.
Glad Bailey faced Bailey, or like I guess she's a face, but she's kind of like
now
an asshole, but
Yeah.
like still kind of an asshole,
An
but like
asshole
a
that
fun
was
asshole.
Like, yeah, fun asshole. EO did her thing. You know what I mean? She didn't have a great title run.
No, boring.
Very, very boring champion. But Damage Control, you know, they were relevant because of Bailey, but they were relevant during this little run, and we'll see what happens with them moving forward.
Yeah, hopefully they don't send them back down to NXT or something. Yeah,
I hope not.
You know what I'm not excited about, real quick, before we get into the main event? I'm not excited about. Everybody seems to be jizzing over the new NXT chick. What's her name? Tiffany something?
Stratton?
Yeah. Everybody's real. I'm not saying she's got potential to be good in the ring.
Yeah.
But we all know why we're being pushed. Huh?
Yeah.
We all know why we're being pushed, huh?
Yeah.
Need us a fat-titted blonde, huh?
Yeah.
We need a blonde with fat tits. that's what wrestling needs.
You can't have enough.
Can't have enough.
Can't Charlotte is on the injured list or something like
she's
that.
On the, I'm not. She's on what's that? What they got in basketball? Where she's on not injured reserve, but she's on like like where they manage their time.
Yeah, time.
management.
Is it time management? Okay.
No, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, that shit.
Well, what was Kawhi on back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Fuck, I can't remember.
I don't know. It'll come to me.
But I will say this. I was on. I felt that, and then I watched her match against Becky, and I was like, oh, she got it.
No, she's very good. She's very good.
She's good.
She's very
She's
good.
good.
She so
But
happened to be fucking
a blonde,
hot
and
as
it's
hell,
hard.
and athletic, and
Yeah,
fit, and
yeah.
just-
She's like
yeah.
athletic, blonde, blah 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 blah. blah
Yeah, I
blah,
know,
blah,
but
blah.
we all know it's like they need load management, baby.
There it is.
Load.
Yeah, I'll give you some load management. Yeah. This is
I'm
the
sorry, quick question from the
first
side.
reunion and the last reunion of this.
Quick
What's
question
up?
from the sidelines, I'm sorry. Has there been? Because I saw somebody said this. Has there been a good rap album with a Quagmire sample yet? Just all of a sudden out of his house, just like giggity, and just go rap off that or something.
I don't know. I
don't
think
know.
Big Sean did incorporate a giggity into one of his
He did, I
rap.
remember that,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't
He
know if
would.
it was a. Yeah, he's a weird
Quagmire,
boy.
he is the original, not the original, maybe not, but he is City Boy.
Yeah.
He will kick the hoe out real quick.
He
He's
would.
like, why are you still here?
Yeah, he's a horny.
Why are you
boy.
still here, boy?
He's a boy.
I'm a girl. What are you talking about? I don't know, boy. Why are you still talking, boy?
Yeah, I think you know, yeah, Stratton is talented, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, respect though. But you know, wrestling always needs some greasy fat tits.
Hey,
I
milk bag.
didn't say it. We didn't say that. That was wrestling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, wrestling.
That's
is
not
what
us.
calls 'em, man.
Don't cancel us. Cancel wrestling. No, don't cancel wrestling. It's so good
Please
now.
don't. Please don't.
It's so good. They're
No
gonna
matter
start
what you
cursing
do.
on Netflix again.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah, the Rock has changed everything.
The Rock is gonna say so many fuck words.
Fuck you, Mama Hurts.
Mama Rhodes.
Mama
This is what
Rhodes.
happens when you fuck with the final boss.
He be fucking with them. He be saying them F's hard too.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, and you know he ain't tell nobody. He was like, Hunter, I'm gonna be on my best behavior.
And it goes out there with it. you motherfucker.
Yeah. One of my favorite things that The Rock has done in the past like 2 months that he's been around and he's been like really doing the circuit. He's been on like Raw and SmackDown making a lot of appearances. One of my favorite things that he's done is calling Cody Rhodes' dog a shithead or a piece of shit.
You piece of shit dog.
Yeah. A piece of shit dog. I was like, yo, he knows how to get under people's skin.
Yep.
Like these white folks are gonna lose their mind.
Yep. And like this did tap into my football fandom when he was late to the event in Philly.
It was like a WWE World event.
Yeah,
or something
WWE
like
World event. He was like an hour late.
Yeah.
And you want to know why The Rock was late? He was watching YouTube, watching Jalen Hurts lose another playoff game.
Yeah.
And immediately everyone was like, boo.
Yeah.
I was like, you guys are so easy.
Yeah, so
You didn't
easy.
think he was going to say that?
That
Like-
shit was a layup. I was watching or listening to Busted Open Radio. Hey yo,
No diddy.
no diddy. But I was listening to that, and they were talking about how The Rock is like the only person who, like, within a 5-minute span, you can have the crowd go nuts. As soon as his music hits, the crowd goes insane, like crazy pop. But as soon as he gets in the ring, he can get you booing him, calling it a asshole,
Crackhead.
telling you to like shut the fuck up. The crowd is just like going through the whole roller coaster because he's that good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Can The Rock hold it?
Oh my god! What an awkward moment.
Oh,
in Raw.
weird. This is awkward.
Yeah, that's the first time I've heard that chant, but it was very necessary. He's like, can The Rock hold yours? If
I'll let you hold mine.
I'll let you hold mine.
He's like, thank you.
This feels right.
You're so
Right
awkward.
in the right place. Thank you, Cody.
Thank you, Cody.
Thank you, Cody.
He's like, The Rock has got to leave and go off into the sunset
Yeah,
again.
Rock has to go away for a while.
But
Daddy Rock.
I'm gonna have Daddy Rock has to leave Mama Rose behind. But I'm gonna leave you with something, and don't you ever break my heart again.
Yeah.
I was like, the fuck are you talking about?
Don't break my heart. You know what's in your hands. You know what I gave you.
What the fuck
Cody
are you
Rhodes.
talking about, Cody Rhodes? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I don't know what that is. We'll find out maybe in a few months, whatever that
Long term
was.
storytelling
Yeah,
again.
long term.
Book it. And the last match, of course, was the main event of the weekend. Cody Rhodes defeating Roman Reigns with a beautifully overbooked
So
match.
overbooked.
But if
That's
you're
all
gonna
I wanted.
overbook it, go
Yeah.
full stupid.
I do not want it all to make sense.
Yeah, that doesn't need to.
Yeah,
Just go. Bring out John Cena for
Yeah.
some fucking reason.
Cena.
Bring out. I do like the idea that the Undertaker every now and again, when shit goes too far, he's gonna come out and be like, "Nah, I'm gonna deal some. I'm the police now.
Yeah, word.
I got this Blue Lives Matter shirt.
Yeah, he's.
I'm
a
the
cop.
police."
Yeah.
And he's gonna right some wrongs and then leave.
Right.
He's not gonna
Right.
do anything else.
But he's just gonna dong and then show up, do his thing, choke slam a nigga,
Dong.
and then dong and be out.
And get out of there.
The thing is, so I know, I think the sequence of it all was just perfect.
Paced.
You know what I mean? It was well paced. You had Solo Sikoa come out, and because the John Cena thing did make sense because when
It
last
did.
time John Cena was here, he fought Solo and Solo like destroyed
Injured him.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
injured him.
Kayfabe injured him.
And so he got his lick back on Solo, and then The Rock came out.
His lick back, John Cena.
Yeah, got his lick back with Cena, which is dope.
It was a good callback, and then
Then the Undertaker coming up with that shit made no sense.
it
Made
was
no
just
sense.
good. It was just for
was
the
just
audience.
fun.
Where the fuck are you,
Yeah.
huh? Who the fuck do you think you are, huh? Show your face. He just had turned around. Ah!
Yeah, and he choke slams him.
Why was Rock just like a pirate though? You see them bell bottoms?
Yeah, those bell bottoms,
White pants, baby.
$500 shirt or shirt vest. And
Cost
some-
more than your whole family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dug it. But
I liked it.
The thing is, so myself as well as the rest of the internet, we kind of were hoping for Stone Cold. I think it would have added a little tad bit something. And over the past couple of days, I've been trying to think of like how would Stone Cold even fit in it, like in order for it to like, you know, one theory that I came up with, which may not be good, but one thing that I came up with because I wanted to see Stone Cold and I didn't want to like have to sacrifice the Undertaker's gong, is like, what if Cena came out, Rock came out, got Cena out of there, right? And then Stone Cold came out to get the Rock out of there, stunned him, did a whole thing. He's drinking a couple beers, and I don't think that this is necessarily heightening, but then Rikishi came out for the Bloodline because Rikishi did it for The Rock, right? And he came out here, he tried to do it for The Rock again, and then the gong came on, and then his homie in real life, The Undertaker, came out. But The Undertaker also famously threw that nigga off of a steel cage. So, like, you could kind of recreate something like that. But he is a lot older, so he wouldn't be able to take a bump like that.
Taking that.
But, you know, I mean, then you still end up with the gong. But, like, I really wanted to hear that glass shot.
We all did. We definitely all did.
And I wanted to see Stone Cold and The Rock in the ring together.
Just one more
just
one more back and forth
just,
stunner.
And then have The Rock oversell it, you know.
Yeah,
oh man, this is like every bit of nostalgia was like, you know,
triggered,
tickled, tickled and triggered.
And that last but not least, the last run in was the Shield one, which initially was like, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what is going on? I was like, is this
Dean
Ambrose?
coming
I was
back?
like, they really opening this
Are they
forbidden
doing
door.
this?
I was like, okay.
And it was Seth, and at first it took me a second, and then I remembered that the story there was an Easter egg when he was like, I can be your only shield.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah. Then when we saw Roman, just like he had a choice, and he was like, I'm gonna hit Seth one more fucking time.
Yeah, he was like, fuck this dude. He's the reason why I am this evil person right now.
Yep. And I was like, oh, that's a nice
That's
touch.
good. That's really
a good
good.
touch. And that cost him the match. And I was like, yeah.
That's really well done.
Shout
out to the writers in WWE for like adding that part, because I was like, hold up, what's the point of having Seth jump in there? You ain't even see his ass on screen, and then he like Roman Superman punched him out of the picture before he even made his way into the screen.
Yep.
And then he took him out, which was like, okay, I see the importance of it. So.
Yep. Overall, what do you think? I'm giving WrestleMania a 10.
I am too, man.
10 out
especially
of 10.
because like you have 2 nights of of a lot of going on, and just a few years ago, when it was still like one night, it got to a point where they were like shoving so much into one evening, and it just was too much. So whoever thought of splitting it up into 2 nights, that was good. And I think that the way that they split it up was very good, because I think the first night had possibly the bigger names, or like the better card on paper, and then night 2 was more of the shenanigans. You know what I mean? And the shenanigans, like, and the surprises made for a great night 2, a great fan servicey ass like Avengers Endgame win and end. So yeah, I give it a 10. That's one of the better WrestleManias that I can remember. You know, in my lifetime, in our lifetime. So yeah, I loved it, and I'm still kind of riding high off of just being in the environment. You know what I mean? It was a great time. Yeah.
We'll do it again. We'll do it again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, one additional.
Keen, answer your phone next time.
Yeah, you gotta come through, man. Next time when we're talking about going to WrestleMania, you gotta get in that convo, dog.
Yeah, man. Man, brother.
Yeah, man. It was good.
Hell yeah.
One more thing that happened at Walemania that I forgot. That was a kind of significant moment. So Shelton Benjamin was kind of like stumbling over his words, and he was when he was getting his little award, he was like, man, I'm not really good at talking, but and I don't really like, being the center of attention and all that stuff. And then there was one dude who was right in front of me who was like, no, fuck that shit, nigga. You deserve it. Everybody heard it, and he was just like, well, thank you for that. And then everybody went off, and then people on the stage was like clapping. Was like, yeah, what he said.
Yeah.
So, shout out to Shelton Benjamin for getting his flowers.
And
shout out to Walemania for actually having that platform for people to get their flowers who usually wouldn't. Because where else is Shelton Benjamin going to get celebrated?
Nowhere. His WWE reel is like, okay, yeah, he had gold hair a couple times, and then Thea was his mom for some reason. And then... he was in the Hurt Business, and then he's gone. Yeah. That's it. So they're never really going to give him his flowers.
Exactly.
So
even though he had, some crazy moments, you know what I mean?
He had some crazy moments, man. That's Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Mia Yim and her black ass.
Yeah, right.
And her sister. Did you know that it looks like Big E is dating her sister? I don't want to start rumors. You know she had a sister, and she's... fine as hell, dog.
Oh yeah,
good for Big E.
Is she Googleable?
Yeah, I forget her name, but she's pretty cute. Shout out to Big E. Big E don't play no games. I appreciate when the Husky brothers get love. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Oh, okay.
It takes a
If this
special
is
lady.
good. Yeah, she fine.
Cause you gotta be something to do something now.
You gotta be okay.
Both
Come
ways.
on, come on now.
Come on
now.
now.
Don't do that, Ocho.
Don't
Come
Ocho,
on
don't
now.
do that.
Don't do that.
You
Ocho.
ever had bull dick
and
bull,
onions. Come on.
bull dick and onions? You ever had no bull dick and onions? Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
Come on now, you eat your booty, but you ain't gonna have no bull dick and onions.
I had them legs spread. I would have them legs spread like 3:30. Like what he said.
He said the legs spread. I had it looking like 2:45.
2:45.
He said I have a hind part swinging like saloon doors. I said, nigga, that is wild.
The country is as
Saloon doors?
Negroes.
That means some butt cheeks is that
Flapping.
that flat saloon doors?
Yeah, they don't just open and close. They
go
open and
foop,
flat.
foop. Shannon's a wild boy.
Yeah, it's a wild dude, man.
This was good. It was nice to have everybody in the room for this WrestleMania recap. Went longer than what I thought it would be. So, and I'm not cutting anything out either.
Yeah,
you motherfuckers, if you listen to this, you're gonna listen to an hour and a half of us talking wrestling.
Bring it on.
Fucking marks.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to plug other than patreon.com/CriticalJamesTheory. Yeah, help. Anybody else? Anybody want something to plug?
I just follow me. Everything I do, just posted on Instagram, pretty much. So at MJEANIOUS.
Hell yeah, King.
Man, fuck with your boy, you know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy at King Cobb. All them shit, you know what I'm saying? You know where it is. You know how it gets down. Booking nigga, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And look, I know I end it usually with bye niggas, but this is a reunion of sorts, so we're going to end it old school. Fuck Hulk Hogan.
Fuck Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. Mama Rhodes.
Look, hit the Critical James Theory. Hit the Critical James Theory, yeah. Just stop, look, hit the Critical James Theory, yeah. Hit the Critical James Theory, yo. Just stop, look, hit the Critical James Theory, yo.